My name is Jill Bernard, and I'm the Director of Education, but also the Board Secretary for Huge Improv Theater.
My name is Nels Lennes, and I'm the Artistic Director for Huge Theater.
My name is Butch Roy. I am the Executive Producer and President of Huge Theater, Huge Improv Theater. I should start getting our name right.
I never wanted to open a theater. I just wanted there to be a theater.
I'm so glad that Huge is opening up. It's gonna be unreal. What about you, Josh?
I am so excited to be here. I've been hearing about it for over a year, and it is so unbelievable to see it coming to life.
That
Matt.
sounded pretentious.
Huge was founded in 2005 as a quintet of performers.
Jill and Butch and myself, and then Mike and Joe of the Brave New Workshop.
It took a couple years before we started producing our own shows and shows for other improvisers in town.
We've had great luck with other theaters getting to rent places like the Brave New Workshop or Bryant Lake Bowl or Grace Trinity Church we did a show at, or Intermedia Arts, Old Arizona, spaces all over town. But when it's not your own space, you don't get to call the shots.
It was such a pain in the ass to carve out a space on some coffee shop stage or these random places to do improv.
The fantastic thing is that scenic improvisation, or long form it's also called, hasn't really had a main stage primetime home in Minneapolis, at least not in a long time.
I'm stoked. You gotta come check out this space. It's the only space in town that's dedicated primarily to long form improv only. Woohoo!
It's always been acknowledged at the workshop, but it's never really had a showcase that, a full-time place to come and find it if you want to see it in its raw form.
Hopefully this will alleviate some of the conversations that I have with people like, what do you do? What's long form improv? Explain it. And I can just say, just come down to the theater. Come see a show. We have shows on Saturday nights instead of Tuesday at 11 o'clock,
I almost feel like the reason we did it because one of those, when you see in the movies when they're like someone volunteer and everyone else takes a step back and you're standing out in front, it feels like we got nominated by the community.
People have been talking about it for years and years about having a home for long-form improv in Minneapolis, an exclusive home, and it's happening. It's here. It's happening now.
It's actually really important to me that I keep framing it in terms of it's an evolution rather than a split from the workshop. And people that I talk to from the press, especially, want to know, what's with the break with the Brave New Workshop? We have a fantastic relationship. They've been nothing but supportive.
We're creating a space for the existing community, which it's totally necessary. It's critical mass at this point. All the parts of the car are there. Now it's just time to put the parts together and create a car.
Hey, this building is crazy cool. Congratulations, everybody involved with Huge Theater.
I think it looks really good. I haven't been here since the walls and stuff have gone up, and my brain really can't handle change, so I'm dealing with all of that right now, but it looks really nice.
The space is 3037 Lyndale. It's on the corner of 31st and Lyndale.
The owner of this building was very receptive to what we proposed to put in it.
I kept referencing this building for years as when we were looking at spaces. I kept saying that's the space that I want. It's the right size. It's a standalone building. It's got a parking lot. It's perfect. That's the space we need.
We're really close to the Jungle Theater, which I think is exciting because that's a really well-known theater with a great reputation. So to be near them and to be able to say to people, oh, it's near the jungle, helps people put us on the map in their heads.
I came in to help out with this space starting day one when they got the lease, and it was just completely bare bones. It's a completely open, empty space with crazy wires coming out everywhere, and now it's a theater with walls and a stage and chairs. And I'm so happy for Huge, for Butch, Nels, Jill, all the improvisers in Minneapolis. This is really, really cool.
Long-form theater here in Minneapolis is open.
It's exciting. It's great to have, 6 nights a week of shows?
Yes. Most nights of the week at 8 o'clock, you can come and see a great long-form show.
And opening night, it would just melt my heart if I saw, just a ton of people waiting to get in.
It is the grand opening tonight. As you can see, there's a jillion people here.
If you miss this, I feel so bad for you because this is like history being made right here.
Deb is from England, and she came all the way here to see Huge's opening. Right, Deb?
That is correct, Heather.
Super excited that this all came together in seemingly a short amount of time, but it looks great, looks awesome, and we can't wait to perform.
We know that we're at critical mass and that we're creating this theater and it's time for this, but like to actually see that is that validation, like, oh, they, you know, it's a Sally Field, like, you do love me. You do love the improv. You do want the Improv Theater, you know.
I mean, that's really been the exciting part of even building this whole thing is I just can't wait to see what happens.